All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We're doing a Geno Smith film study video because yesterday, obviously, the Las Vegas Raiders traded for him a 2025 third-round pick. But don't worry, that pretty much means they traded Devontae Adams essentially for Geno Smith. The Raiders have also, or they had an extra third-round draft pick. Now, I'm pretty in tune with the Seattle Seahawks. I've been loving watching Geno Smith play football the last couple of seasons. Comeback player of the year 3 years ago. But then because obviously Pete Carroll got, kicked to the curb. So Mike McDonald, brand new coach, brand new offensive coordinator, and an absolutely horrid offensive line is why Geno Smith did not have a crazy statistical season as far as he had 15 interceptions. So I want to run through a couple of clips. We got 3 big time plays and then 3 kind of red zone plays just to give you an illustration of why I like this so much. But a minute's already passed. Let's just get through these first. This is to Zach Charbonnet here, and I want to just let these play out before we get into it. One thing I really love about this is Geno's such a smart football player. All right. So you can kind of see right here. Actually, right here, you have Zach Charbonnet at the top of your screen. He's running a wheel route all the way, ends up scoring the touchdown here. And you have Jackson Smith and Jigbo right there in the middle of the screen, number 11. He's running kind of like a slanter. The safety is about to pull into JSN. If he doesn't, then Charbonnet's not scoring a touchdown. But he does. So Geno Smith kind of waits a split second here just to make sure. A little hesitation. I'll let it run out here. Watch this safety's hesitation. Oh, 11. Oh, wait, shoot. Charbonnet's zooting past me. So situational awareness and pocket presence is something Geno Smith is extremely good at. Now, this layout is already pissing me off. Welcome back to the channel. Hit the like button, hit the sub button if you guys haven't already. I used to make these a lot more, and then StreamYard, the thing I recorded this on, kind of changed it up, and it's all complicated. But I hope you guys enjoy this style of videos. Let me know if you do. I can draw X's and O's, and I could draw all the lines on there, but I wanted to give this a shot once again. We'll let these play out. This is, I'll actually remove myself here. This is a DK Metcalf touchdown to the house. And there's something about the New England Patriots football field, watching like highlights of it or even just watching it live during the football season, that the way the sun hits this field is just kind of difficult. But so someone's moving in motion and he's going to kind of help block at the left side of the offensive line. But you got DK there. He's the second receiver to the bottom. And this is just beautiful. There's no safeties back into their backfield, not the backfield, but there's no safeties up high, pretty much is what I'm trying to say here. And so Geno kind of locates DK's about to be in most likely 50-50 yes, no football. He's in man coverage, right? One-on-one coverage, and he just runs by it. Geno's already got it loaded up into the cannon, and he's just going to whip this downfield to DK Metcalf for a big-time touchdown. And then we got another, the last one here we'll do of a big-time throw. I'll let this go out because I really love, this is the whole pocket presence. And I tried to zoom in on this as much as I could. And I don't want to hear anything about, oh, it was a little bit underthrown, blah, blah, blah. Watch this football throw. All right. So Miami's running 4. All right, now DK is going to run a little bit of a move. All right, and you could see this safety, the Dolphin safety at the bottom right of your screen at the 46-yard line. He bites just in case DK is running like a post route. Nope, double cut. And so now you see Geno load the cannon, and he's about to whip this football down the field. This is a very long throw, but this is just I love the anticipation of DK's route here. I love the trust and confidence in DK's route, and this is the offensive line actually holds up pretty well, but you can see the pocket beginning to collapse. DK's literally making his pivot right now. He's about to go right, take this one to the house, and this is where Geno throws. He doesn't even step into this football. This is all just power and strength. And he just whips this cannon, gets hit, huge hit, takes a huge hit, and there DK goes to the house. All right, then we get a little bit into more situational short yardage. One thing the Las Vegas Raiders really struggled with last season was red zone offense. And Geno last year only had 21 touchdowns and about 15 interceptions. And I would say a couple of those, just like, interceptions aren't always a quarterback stat. Like there were like a couple of them. I watched a video from Sanji, best Raiders guy out there. He was saying like there were like three different interceptions Geno had where the ball's just off the wide receiver's hand and into a quarterback or a DB or a safety or whatever, and it's an interception. Gino obviously had bad throws that resulted in turnovers, but the point is, don't get too worked up on Gino's interceptions this past season. He still was great in passing yards per game as well. He was still phenomenal in completion percentage, and I said this in our video yesterday, like Ryan Grubb was the offensive coordinator. The way I view the Seahawks last year, because they had to wait all the way until Mike McDonald's Ravens were eliminated from the playoffs, it just kind of felt like where the coaching cycle was when Mike McDonald made his roster, or sorry, his coaches, his coordinators, it felt rushed, and none of the guys were really the guys that he wanted. So it was an inefficient offense, but this is not the Geno Smith. This is a playoff caliber guy. And even though Seattle's offense was so inefficient last season and it was so bad, it was so poorly coached, they still went 10-7. So this is just a play action. I'll let it run out here. I use this as an example because Aiden O'Connell has no legs. And one thing Geno does a really good job of, even though he got sacked about 50 times last season, is he's good at extending plays. And once again, we go back to the situational pocket awareness. And I really like this. I'll illustrate this. All of the Lions guys here bite on this pump fake. You can see this right here. All of the Lions believe this is a run to Ken Walker, and he is going left, but it is in Geno Smith's hands. He's going to find A.J. Barner. I think this might have been A.J.'s first ever touchdown, but beautiful execution there in the red zone. Moving forward, we got one here from the New York Giants, and this is just takes a huge, massive hit. No, he's not forcing anything. We said this a lot last year. So here's Geno's about to throw this football. Nobody is really open. There's not a soul open. The middle linebacker is about to kind of go to DK, which doesn't make too much sense because DK's already got two Giants guys on him. But he does not force much. He does not have happy feet like Gardner Minshew always has, right? Gardner Minshew gets a little bit of pressure and he starts getting a little bit happy and he starts going to his right. Geno's staying in the pocket, feet planted, and he's about to throw this with the perfect arc, perfect timing for a JSN touchdown. And then finally, we have this against the San Francisco 49ers. Let this play run out here. I believe this is to JSN as well. Letting the play go out under pressure, under distress, and he's going to find his man in the red zone for a touchdown. So pockets collapsing. Like, look at this. Actually, that might be Tyler Lockett catching this football. The pocket's collapsing. He's about to get hit by 97 right there. He's about to get collapsed. That ball's about to be loose. Finds his guy. He's open. Makes a beautiful throw with anticipation, and it's a touchdown. So, folks, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. Hit that like button, hit that sub button if you did. I know these videos are a little rough around the edges, but I hope you guys enjoy it. There's so much AI crap out there on YouTube these days, and I know people are getting sick of my my thumbnails and my titles. So I want to start implementing more film study on it, but I know this was a little rough on the edges. But let me know if you guys enjoy it. Folks, I seriously cannot wait for Geno Smith to be the starting quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders. And while we're here, I do think they're going to draft Will Howard as well. That's it for me. Give me a grade for Geno Smith trade down below. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll see you soon.